Hello, my name is Larry D. Reid. Today's date is August 20th, 2020, and I'm coming to you from my kitchen table where my family eats. Um, I just finished watching the live that Sunday Best Gospel artist Tiffany Andrews did in response to the show I did with her daughter. Her daughter had accused her of not being present and really abandonment. That's what was the daughter's words. If you have not heard what the daughter said in her own voice, I would advise you to do so. But because of how I got to work when it comes to certain things, it is in Patreon. So you can go over there and you can listen to that 32-minute audio in her own voice and measure that against the live video that Tiffany Andrews did. Now, thank you so much for watching. Click like and share and join me every Monday at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Text Larry Live with no spaces to 33222 so you can be text like I just text some of you to let you know that I'm on live. I think I only text about 4,500 of you just now. Okay, so anyway, let me say this before I get into my response to her video. Number one, there's a reason why some of you have been asking me this. There's a reason why I do not. Can y'all hear me? There's a reason why I have sort of stepped back from dealing with some of the stories that come out publicly about gospel preachers and gospel artists. And the main reason why is because talking about those topics concerning gospel artists and preachers, there's a lot of behind the scene work and interviews and conversations. Also, gospel preachers and gospel artists like to run the court over stuff that they know they done did, but they just want to sort of try to intimidate you or something, I guess, and maybe feel like you ain't got no money, so you can't fight back or you don't have any support, just like they got members, I do too. And I just didn't feel like doing that. Now, since September of last year, $65,000 gone from doing that. And that's number one. Another thing is it's just so darn messy. I mean, because it's already bad enough your stuff get out. And then if somebody talk about it, it ain't my fault. I mean, what you want me to do? Not work? Okay, if I'm gonna not work, you don't preach. If I'm not gonna do my job, then you don't pastor, or then you don't be an artist. Don't work. You're telling me not to work when it comes to talking about what's in the community, because this is a business I created. So, and it's doing well. And a lot of times doing gospel artists and preacher story, it depreciates my platform. I mean, when I'm doing advertisement and doing work with movie studios and TV networks, negotiating one right now, I don't need to do y'all stories. And the reality is I can sit right here and talk about anything and the folk gonna watch because they just like watching me talk. They like me and my comedy and what I do. But anyway, so I was a little bit reluctant to do that story yesterday, but because it was close to something to my heart, the fatherlessness, and this was motherlessness, and it was eye-opening for me and different for me, I said, I'm gonna bring this to the community. We are a community here. We have kitchen table talk. And we have conversations that need to be had. And I thought it was a good conversation. I'm going to tell the girl, oh, but don't say this about Tiffany Andrews. Don't say that about Tiffany Andrews. No, I'm not going to tell her that. I'm going to let the girl say whatever she wants to say. And I did. Put the audio up last night on Patreon so you can hear in her voice, and I went to sleep. I didn't even think about it today, except for thinking about her. I said, I hope she's all right. And I also spoke with one other family member, because I said on the live yesterday that her phone has been paid by Tiffany's ex-husband, and that's not true. The phone has been paid by her father, whose name is Jimmy, and he is paying the phone bill and child support, and Tiffany has allegedly the child support card, and the money never gets to the daughter. So I had them fix that from yesterday. So I saw the live. Somebody sent me the live link. When I listened to it, I heard Tiffany say this. She said this in her live, and I've already posted it on my page. And this is the reason why I posted it on the page, because of what I was hearing. I heard her say that I've reached out to my daughter. I'm here. We're going to get to work on the relationship, and our relationship, we're going to end up being closer than ever. I've had parents to reach out to me, and I just feel as though this is going to be something great. You know, the devil trying to have the victory over stuff, but everything will be all right. So I pulled out of the live, and I went to my page, and I began to make the post. I said, oh, y'all, it look like healing is about to happen. And you know, when I shared it, because you were watching, it went for 120 viewers to almost 300, or just like that. And I shared it, and I went back to the page. When I went back on the page, I said, now, I don't know if she's talking about Tati or not, but now it's like the devil or a demon has jumped in her daughter, or the devil is in the ear of people that her daughter is talking to. I'm thinking other family members, because I was told there's like a split in the family. You got some that are, I guess, on Tiffany's side, and some that's on the daughter's side, which I just totally don't understand any of that. And I said, oh my God, this is not going good. I said, because this ain't really the way that this needs to be going. I said, this reconciliation, you have to be careful the things that you say and how you talk about it. I said, oh, well, you know, that's not my concern. It is what it is. I hope everything be all right. And I heard her say that she reached out to her daughter. So then I started getting inboxes, people saying, Reid, and comments up under my post, and Tiffany is talking about you and said that you lying. I said, man, here we go. That's why I'm like fooling up with this stuff when it comes to the preachers and stuff. But I am going to be watching Tasha K tomorrow night when she talk about this John Gray thing. Baby Jake's clearly has been frolicking around or trying to frolic or something, but she got the proof of whatever that is. And so I am going to be over there watching that. But anyway, so what they talking about? So I went back to the video. TV show within the first 5 minutes. I have not spoke to Larry Reid live concerning my daughter. So exact words, I ain't putting nothing in the mouth. Y'all hit like and share so everybody can see this. Said, I have not talked. See, this is how come I don't fool up. It's like these, I don't know, I wanted the church make some folk have cognitive dissonance, or maybe even some dissociative disorder. I don't know. She said, because this is strange to me. She said, I have not talked. This is what she said. I have not talked. I'm not lying. Listen. I have not talked to Larry Reid live concerning my daughter. So I figure he just wanted a story. Let me repeat what she said. I'm taking my glasses on. She said, I have not spoke to Larry Reid live concerning my daughter. So he didn't call me, what she said. So I just figure he wants a story. Okay. So let me give y'all the truth. I don't know what's wrong with people. I can't even figure this out. All of you that, about 2,000 of you watching me between Facebook and YouTube, hit like and share, just in case they some people over there, in that 300 people that I sent over there, is confused, just so they know. I said, now on the live I did last night, I told you guys that I had talked to her about the accusations that her family had put out concerning her parenting and her daughter specifically. It was, the Facebook page is Michael Dre, I think it is, but he is actually a cousin to Tati, was telling me all this stuff about Tati. And I basically told him, he can screenshot it, because I said, I understand what y'all saying, but I really don't. The daughter's old enough to talk out. I don't know why she's not talking. And I really don't. It's not important for me to do this story, because it's like y'all telling something about what Tiffany did. And I even told you guys what I said I felt like it was about, because she was on Sunday Best and they want some money. Remember, I told y'all that. I did. I told y'all that. Now, I don't know, did she not watch and somebody told her lie? Because some people do that. And so I don't do that. But we talked about it. And I can call a bishop's name that called me about it. And I said, I'm talking to her now. I call you back. They said, good, because I told them they need to call you, because her pastor, whoever church you want to, said Larry Reid is going to run the story. And when she talked to me, I said, I'm not going to do the story. I said, because I'm not sure about these people's motives. It's not your daughter, so I don't know. So she began to tell me the same thing you guys heard today live. Like, what that she said today was similar to what she told me. You know, she's done the best she can. She talked about her ex-husband, alleged. I'm going to say alleged. Allegedly is now with the woman he was cheating on her with, and the pain that she dealt with concerning that. And it was difficult, you know, she was a difficult place in life. And she just talked about really clearing herself to me, which I kept telling her, I'm not doing the story. You don't need to go live about it. Because she was asking, I felt as though she was asking if she didn't ask me. I felt as though she was trying to figure out what should she do, how should she handle this, because these people are consistently making posts and talking about her. I said, I don't think you should say anything publicly. I think you should leave that alone. Let it go. I don't think you should say anything about it. It's not that serious. I've seen it on a couple of sites. Not a whole lot of following. Just let it go. That's what I said to her. So how you forget two whole, first of all, let me help her remind her about the third conversation, because once again, somebody went on the internet talking about her 2 months ago. Tiffany Andrews and this bishop is doing a revival in folk catching COVID-19 in Knightdale, North Carolina. It was all over the internet. And I guess because I was talking about COVID-19 so bad, and the places that people were saying allegedly, the churches that people got COVID-19 from, which we really can't really tell unless the people only going from their house to the church. I really can't really see how that could be the case. But I definitely understand if y'all not taking precautions, then you are absolutely a spreader event and a whole heap of mess, because y'all need to be wearing masks. But anyway, I'm gonna let that go. And she called me about that. I said, I don't think. You know what I just thought about? I think this is the story that the bishop called me on. Yeah, this was the story the bishop called me on. And I was talking to her about it, and he called. I was talking to her about that story. And I said, I don't think that you need to say anything about that. I said, a few articles have it up, you know, a few sites, but it ain't that serious. It's not that big. You shouldn't say anything about it. You can actually draw light to it. The first thing she said in 5 minutes of that live, and now hold on, let me say this. Remember, I told you guys when the girl put up the post on August the 8th, I saw it, but I really didn't move on it, and it was sent to me by several of you over and over. I was doing some other stuff. I'm only one. This is a one-man show. Larry Live is. So I didn't have the time. I didn't have the mental space and the bandwidth to do it. So I didn't do it. But then when I got ready to do it, because I had made a good contact with the daughter and done an interview before I was gonna go live about it. Actually, I'd done that before I'd done the post about it earlier that day. But remember, I told you guys when I got that contact that I was gonna call her. But what did I tell y'all? I see somebody in the comments were listening last night. I told y'all that I did not save Tiffany's number. Remember? That I did not save Tiffany's number. And so I didn't contact her. And I really didn't feel like I needed to because I already had her side of the story. And there was a few videos out of her talking about not being with her kids and stuff. So I'm like, that was that. I could have went on Facebook and Googled her on my Facebook, searched for her and inboxed her and however. But I'm saying, I know how that goes. I've been dealing with these preachers and artists for a long time. So they're going to tell me their side of the story. And then they're going to say, can you not run the story or can you not talk about it? Basically silencing the victim. Well, I'm not going to let that happen. I have always tell them, no, I'm not going to do that. Well, what I need to do? No, you can't give me no money to make me not do it. This is not my platform. This platform makes money a different way. That's not how we make money over here. And so, like I said last night on the live, she can call me, she can contact me. Maybe she saved my number or however she want to hit me up, and she can talk from this platform. She can do that. She can tell her story. But at this point now, and I wonder, is Tati watching me? Because I had to tell her this because she saw her live and was hurt because in her live, in Tiffany's live, she said that she had reached out to her daughter. Now, did y'all hear her say she reached out to her daughter and that she's here and she's open and willing to help her work through whatever abandonment that she feels as much as she can within her. And then she went on to later on come back. The devil was in her ear. She come against the devil and it started mixing this spiritual warfare type conversation with something that has nothing to do with devils and demons. Nothing. This is practical. This is social. This is emotional. This is not a demon coming in. I've talked to this girl and I talked to you. I do not see that in this. And I have children and I know they can catch hold of a demon, but this ain't the case. She just wants you to own up. And I saw in the video that you're not willing to do that. You have every excuse for everything. I heard a whole bunch of excuses for I don't care nothing about what nobody telling you in your ear and how much anointing you got. You have abandoned your child and you are out of order from a parent to a parent. It just is what it is. I ain't say you ain't anointed. I ain't say you ain't gifted. Then with the singing at the end, I said, you know what? The level of pride and arrogance that Black gifted church leaders have, I just cannot. I'm pretty sure the white ones too, but I just cannot. I'm like, what is that? What spirit is that? What demon is that? I want to know that because how come you don't feel halted, a holy halt? My child is hurting. She's not been with you. It's not like she's making it up, because children can make up stuff in their head. But you ain't been there. You ain't been there. There's no excuse. Own it. Don't say, like you said on your live, don't say, I ain't did everything right, I ain't perfect. Say what it is, because you were clear to say what it is with her, that it's a demon, somebody's in her ear, and how children are. I need direct ownership. So this is the reason why we have folk in the church gifted, speaking in tongues, prophesying to folk, but they are literally mentally ill because we don't make them sick. in what is true. And it's horrible and terrible. And so I said this to Tati because she said, can I come on your show and my aunt and her ex-husband? Because what she said in her live is not true. I cannot believe she said that. She has not called me at all. I said, now wait a minute. She just said she reached out to you in the live. Did y'all hear her say that? I said, she said she reached out to you in the live. I just watched it. She said, no, she has not. I said, now wait a minute. I said, you know what? And so I told her this. I said, what you guys need. And because she said, when we come on, can you ask Tiffany to come on too? Because I don't want, this is what the child said. This is what the child said. Can you ask Tiffany to come on too? Because I don't want it to look like we're getting on to bash her. I just want her to acknowledge what she has done. And so then I can repair a relationship if she's going to tell the truth and be honest. This is a 17 and 9-month-old baby that's talking like she got sense. She the preacher, she the prophet. I said, baby, I understand what you're saying. I said, and I can do that. I said, but y'all need a therapist. Doing that on my show, and I do understand. I mean, I can sit with them. I can do pull a Eon Love Fix My Life live. I've done it before. I mean, when it just happened because somebody called in, the person was sitting there. I said, but I could. I said, but y'all got a whole lot of layers to this thing. So I want y'all to tag. Well, I'm not gonna tell you to tag her. I want you to. Hey, Tiffany, that's Tatiana's in here. She said that's not the case, ma'am. It's really not. It's a makeshift song that gonna be on SoundCloud. Okay. I get what you're saying. You probably answered to somebody that was saying because she sort of alluded to some people want to be singing. She said that. And I did see what somebody was saying. Well, she did mention about her song, but she's saying it's not even a real song. It's just a makeshift song on SoundCloud. Tati is in here, her daughter. I'm gonna send you this link, Tati, and you can click it and you'll come on here, but I don't want to get involved because this is what I told her. Let me explain what I said. I don't want to get involved. I cannot be the scapegoat, and I cannot be it's something with these preachers. It's like they quick to put it on blame on me, and it's not me. I'm just doing my job. I can see you've been upset with me, but don't blame me now. Tatiana put this out there. The family put it out there. I just talked about it. And I think it's just easy for them to deflect on me and sometimes project on me. And that's not fair to my brand. So that means I have to come up here and say something if I choose to. Sometimes I don't say nothing because, it brings too much shine to people, but I did do this story. And I told Tati, I said, y'all need a therapist. So this is what I want y'all to tell. Who was the guy that was acting like he didn't know who I was? So somebody texted me and said that he acted like he didn't know who I was. Sean Pennington was interviewing her. I think he's a manager. Somebody texted me from New York and said he's acting like he don't know who you are, which is very funny. But anyway, I want you to tag him and tag her, Tiffany, because I did not keep her thing in here, and I could tell her in inbox, which I am going to do that when I'm sitting here live, and y'all tell her too, so we make sure she got it. That Larry Reid Live, that's the MBN network, courtesy of Larry Reid Live, is willing to pay for 3 sessions with her and her daughter, with a therapist, a licensed therapist that I know out of New York. Now, those of you in Patreon know I just done this for somebody the other day. But this is what I'm going to do. It will be a great show. because the daughter asked me to do it, and I would do it, and it would be a great show because not just the drama attached to it, but the information. Because sometimes when you see somebody else dealing with something, it helps you a little bit. It will be a great show, but I ain't got time for dealing with, it's not you, Tati, but your mom to sort of say, I just want to do a story and to slight me when I was trying to help her hips and keep her out of some stuff. I can't deal with people like that. That you only get one time to do me like that when I'm attempting to help you. And so she just messed all of that up. But I am going to do this. Tell her they have 3 sessions with a therapist who's been doing it over 20 years, a female. I am paying. Listen to me. I am paying, courtesy of the MBN Network, Larry Live, the patrons, those of you that hit Venmo and Cash App every time you see me go live. I am paying for 3 sessions. Paying, that's 3 hours for you guys to start working on this situation that you have. I want y'all to type, LRL is paying or offering 3 counseling sessions for Tatiana and Tiffany Andrews. Tag her in it. And let me inbox. I am sponsoring 3 counsel sessions with a licensed therapist for you and your daughter. I will send you the contact info when I get off live, so you can call and schedule. Let's see what she do with this here, because the baby said that the court ordered and she wouldn't even set it up. Just so y'all know, this is absolutely her Facebook, and I can go into the messages. She said she ain't talked to me though, so. Go to, you can see it right here, June the 6th. I am pretty good, thank be to God. I'm COVID free. To my what the child's father. Yeah, because I came. This is where I brought it to her. Michael Dre. It's his Facebook. And she asked, "What time will you be doing it?" And I said, "I just text you." Because I think we knew somebody mutually, and she sent her phone number. I said, "I just text you." Let me go to that. So that was June the 6th. So hold on a minute. How am I going to go to that? You word search, what word would we have said? COVID-19? We would have said COVID-19 in the text because that was about that church. Let me see if I can. Lord, it's too much. I got so much stuff on this phone. It's like looking for a needle in a haystack, and it ain't got no label on it neither. And but maybe I'll find it. But anyway, let me finish the text to her. Send that, and now she got it. Now, it would be a good show. But I hate to say this. God knows I hate to say it, but I don't have a fine nerves. And when folk do this kind of stuff and like to paint me in a negative light, especially when I have helped your hips and kept your stories out the light, we don't have no more business to do. But I'm going to do this for you. Because I've talked to Tati. If y'all listen to that audio in Patreon, you can't listen to that. Your heart don't rip out your chest. You just can't. So that needs to be fixed. And they don't need to go to no preachers. They don't need to go to no bishops. Don't need to go to no apostles. they need to go, unless they are licensed therapists, they need to go to someone that's going to sit down and have the conversation. So I am paying, listen to me clearly, I am paying for this, for y'all to go and get help. I want y'all to heal. I want you to heal. And I want you to forget my name. Tatiana, you can call me anytime. Anytime. You can reach out to me anytime. You can. This is professional. This is a real therapist. I see somebody in here, a story that I've done with somebody before, and I referred them to the same people, but I didn't pay for it though. But I can. So I'm going to do it. So, but Tati, you can hit me up anytime. But your mammy don't need to just forget she know me. Even if she find our text thread, don't. I'm gonna do this for her, but I want her to forget she know me, because you don't get to do me like that one time. You just no. Like I can't. Now, if you watching me and you a father or a mom, and you have not taken time with your children, this is what I want you to do. I want you to call your children within the next 48 hours and just see how they're doing. Don't talk about none of the crazy stuff. Just say, I want to see how you're doing. You're on my mind. I love you. I don't care if you ain't never called them and just been sending money. Fix that. Fix it ASAP. Cause the whole mess and you ain't no good. I mean, I hate to say it like that. I hate to say it like that. You ain't no good. Maybe I don't know everything, but to me, you just ain't no good. You ain't no good. Call your children. Go see about your children. I can't do that. I can't do that. Call your children. You heard what I said. Call your children. And this is from a parent, a father to another father, a father to a mom that's out there maybe doing the same raggedy thing that Tiffany's doing, because what she's doing is raggedy. This is raggedy. And I don't know what kind of leadership she got. Because somebody ought to tell her, put them tongues up, all your gifts and singing up, and Tiffany and Tati have a conversation, because something is wrong and you got to fix it. And that little sideways talk. And the daughter didn't even do this, talking about she feels abandoned, so I'm willing to, but I made a decision. I won't let the devil, you know what? I ain't got it. I don't have it. Somebody said, you are a preacher. You're supposed to forgive. Why pay for it? What you mean? No, let me fix something for you, because you've probably been taught wrong. Because there are a lot of the churches and preachers out there that teach people stuff that cause them to give away their power and give away their worth and downplay themselves. If somebody mistreat you, you give them the gift of absence. I need for y'all to type that in there. When somebody mistreat, disrespect, Larry, don't stick around for that. I might try to have one or two conversations fixed to go. Maybe we had a miscommunication. But to get online and say that I just wanted to do a story after you know I held 3 opportunities for stories surrounding you back and advised you, you raggedy. You just as raggedy. Dizzy, something. So I can't. We done. I'm gonna pay this. We handle whatever business. But you don't get that opportunity. Now, if you come back saying, I realized I was taught, I misjudged you, man. I silently did think you still had, or you were that person, or you're like somebody else that I'm sorry. Okay, we can start over. You know, and put that out there. But my initial, whether you apologize or not, I don't really need it. I just, okay, all right, thanks. Nice knowing how you do. Goodbye. You believe that the Bible is telling you to take that over and over again, then you hold yourself accountable to that word. Because Larry don't believe that. No, I don't. No. No, I don't. I'm so sorry. I don't believe that one. My Jesus don't want me to. My Jesus don't want me to be in no situation like that. I end up in jail. No, that's not how you do. You just go on about your business in the love of the Lord. That's how you do. And I'll be praying for them. But Tati, like I said, if you ever need help, you let me know. Hold somebody talking about. Oh, Lord have mercy. Y'all quit fighting down there in them comment section. Okay, let me see. Reid, you are so kind. Keep doing your job. Oh, yeah. You were taught wrong. Bye. Yes. If that works for you, that'll work for you, but it don't work for me because I end up in jail. But I don't operate like that. Is Tati still in here? Let me see, baby, in here. Let's see. I couldn't send a super chat. Okay, someone said, that's all right. If you were blocked, you were blocked for a reason. I don't know what the reason was. I trust my moderators. Okay. All right. So make sure y'all let her know. If you know her, out of the 2,345 of you up here between Facebook and YouTube, somebody has direct contact with her that she trusts or know, because clearly she don't know me. And let her know I am paying for three sessions. Now I just paid for somebody the other day, 3 sessions in order for them to work on that. Yes, I see you, Gary Hines. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, I know she done the live. You didn't see the title of this? That's my response to her live. Yeah. Though she told a lie. I mean, I don't know why, but she did. It was not the truth. I don't know why that was. But that's that. It's a new live that she just did and a little while ago. Yeah. Okay. That's what I'm saying. That's why I'm doing the live, because she said she didn't talk to me. That's not, that's just not. I don't know why. I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what to tell you. I don't know. And Sharon, I've been trying to figure it out. Since I've been doing this job, I've learned a lot. That folk lie for sport and will lie and make up a receipt and tell a lie on people. That's why a lot of times I've had to thumb through receipts. When I used to do them type of stories like that all the time, I had to thumb through it. And that one with the Vicky Winans, remember them receipts, all that paperwork. So, cause see, real crazy folk, they'll make up a receipt and make it look real good. Bank statements won't none of that the truth. That man was lying on Vicky Winans. Total lie. Well, what he was lying about was a lie. They didn't know each other. But I don't understand that. I don't understand it. I don't know why people do it, but I don't operate like that. So I just remove myself from. I gotta remove myself from that type of going on. So y'all let her know that it's gonna be paid for. I done inboxed her and let her know. Tatiana is in the chat. So That's how we're going to handle that. That's my response to Tiffany Lying Andrews. What are you looking at me like that for, Lisa? You didn't hear the lie?
I fell asleep.
Oh, you fell asleep. Tiffany went live and said that she never talked to me concerning her daughter.
Oh, Lisa.
I don't understand it.
You do understand it.
What do you mean? I said I don't understand it. How you gonna tell me I do understand it?
Because why would you throw that in the live?
She started off her live with that.
But what I'm saying is, what does that have to do with anything?
I don't know, because then she's behind that. This is the clincher. She said she didn't talk to me about her daughter. Then she said, so I guess he just wanted to do a story. Now this is the thing. See, you see, come on, see what I'm saying? Come, you come me. What you mean you're not ready to be on live? You look good. Ain't nothing wrong with you. But see, this is what I was trying to say, because she not only did she say that I did not call her, but she said that she guessed I just wanted to do a story. Now, mind you, Lisa was asleep. She didn't hear this, but mind you, we dealt 3 different times concerning 3 different stories. What the other 2 was still about her parenting, but the third one's about that COVID church. And I told her, don't go live about it. You don't need that negative press. Just go on about your way.
She the one that walked off Sunday best and didn't shake nobody's hand.
Yes, that's her. Yes.
Oh God! First of all, you should be nice.
Yeah, she should be nice
at all times.
At all times.
Oh my God! And the first thing she said.
That was in the first 3 minutes of a video. Larry Reid did not call me concerning my daughter, so I guess he just wanted a story. And I guess because she felt as though, I don't know what she thought. I'm thinking because we had texted before and she has my cell phone number, I guess she probably thought that I didn't save her number. So I had to do a word search. Remember, we were trying to find the girl that just got killed in a car wreck. Her mom had texted me and I couldn't find her for a day or 2. I have so many, this has years of text messages in it. So I couldn't find it. And like I said before, I could have went to the Facebook. I didn't even think about it. But I could have went to the Facebook and said something to her about it. But what was the sake? We already talked about it, and you done told me your side of the story. I wasn't going to call you and then stop and not do the story. So that let me know that the times we talked, it was all about stopping me from the story, from doing the story.
That's why I said, you know why she said that. Let me be the disclaimer, okay? Just because you're chumming with Reid on the phone or chumming it up, that does not mean he would not do a story on you. He would do a story on me. He would do a story on himself.
I have.
What I'm saying
and I have done one on you.
So, and he is a soft-hearted person. So it will, if he knows you and he been talking to you, he'll try to contact you first. I think so, don't you?
Yeah, I always do.
I mean, I didn't know that, but I would say that.
Yeah,
but my thing is, don't try to be his friend so that he won't do a story on you. It's not gonna work.
And it just clicked in my head.
That's why I said what I said over there. You know why?
So it's all about getting me not to do a story. Yeah. I mean, I get that because her statement was, I guess he just wanted to do the story. So that means the other times it was about, I didn't want to do the story. It didn't have nothing to do with me talking to her. I didn't think it was in the best interest of my platform, my brand, or her to do the story. It didn't make no sense. But okay, well, that's that. It is what it is. It is what it is. Somebody say, yep, you were soft on Baby Jakes, but he will not get that courtesy with Tasha K. I'm just waiting for, how can I say this without saying too much? I can say this. A lot of things fall in my lap all the time, but if it does not have, not saying it don't exist, if it does not have a certain, I gotta want to talk about it and see the purpose in it, and it gotta have a certain kind of receipt. I didn't get that receipt. She did. So she's doing the story, and I'm going to be in the audience while that is going on. And after she finishes,
it depends on what time it come on.
Yeah, she come on late sometimes. Then on Friday sometime. Then I'm going to do a live after that. Probably not that night. Maybe the next day. I don't know. That's too late.
It's just always so. My thing is, if I were the mother and my child came out with those allegations, because what I've learned about children, you cannot tell them what their experience was with you.
You can't.
Okay. Because I'm pretty sure my kids probably got some things that they want to say to me, because they probably would think I chose my career over them. I'm grown enough to know that, you know what I'm saying? So maybe you on the road a lot, then your child may think you leaving them with this person that you didn't want them. That's their experience. So you know what you got to do? You have to get somebody that's going to be a third party, and y'all have to hash that thing out. The girl is what, 17, 18? Now that you cannot tell her that's not your experience, right, when it is.
Right. That's what she said on her live. Basically, it's like what
I ain't even listened to it. I've been so caught up in trying to get started this week. I haven't really been. I'm sorry, I haven't been a faithful.
Yeah, but you
can take my star badge. I've been trying to get my work done. I got to teach next week. But that's what we as parents, our parents did that to us. So we got to learn from that. The kids these days, the children, the TV raised them, social media raised them. So, of course they're going to feel a certain type of way if you're not there 24/7. I've had my oldest daughter, we riding down the road, and the first thing she say is, "But you weren't here, you just got here." I was like, "Zara, it's August. I've been here since June. What do you mean?" And I'm thinking, "Oh, I know what you mean. I get it now." Then you have to go into this role to where, okay,
you can't be trying to defend yourself.
You can't defend yourself.
You can't.
That's their experience.
You can't.
So if that's what your daughter is saying, then y'all need to talk.
You preaching.
Whether you feel like you were a good parent or not, you could be the best parent and your children will still feel like you didn't do enough. So, you have to find out how that child feels. And it's up to you to an effort to fix it. You may never fix it. How I felt about my mom before she passed. I felt that my mom was really mean to me. I felt like that. But as time went along, she didn't change. I changed. Yeah. Because I started seeing, because I'm a parent now. Yeah. And I started saying, okay, maybe I could have did this different, or maybe I could. So, I started doing things differently concerning my mom. So when she passed, because I was fixing some things, when she passed, it was tremendously, it was a big hole for me because I felt like I didn't get to. So I'm telling you, parents, don't let it come to that. People dying at all certain ages now. It ain't just old people dying. It's young people, old people, middle age, preachers, singers. Y'all seem like y'all live forever, but y'all gonna die too. But it's just that was a joke. Don't take it.
Yeah. So what I decided, because the daughter asked Ken, in response to a mama video, can her ex Tiffany's ex-husband and her aunt get on live with me? And she asked me, can you get my mama on at the same time? She said, because I don't want to just come up there to talk and it look like I'm bashing or coming up against her.
And
This
see,
is the 17-year-old.
This the daughter trying to fix
Yeah.
it.
And she said, because I don't wish her no harm, but she just has to own that she abandoned me, and because she's on live and she's lying. She hasn't called me because Tiffany said she reached out to her, and the girl said no, she didn't. So I said to her, I said, yeah, that's cool. But then I said, well, it should be just you. And then I said, you know what? I don't want to be in this. I said, because she already throw me up under the bus, Tiffany did. I said, so I gave them the same offer I done for the other woman. I'm going to pay for 3 sessions with her and Tiffany. And I told her to let her know. And I inboxed Tiffany and told her, I'm paying for y'all sessions. You know, I'm going to give you the number after I get off live for you to set that up. And y'all go about your business.
Yeah, because when it comes to that type thing, and the first name they want to throw out their mouth is you, and you didn't even break the story, right. I have a problem with that.
Yeah.
So I'm just saying, I mean, it is what it is, and you're still. Please run and tell that what he just said, that he gave them free counseling. And I don't want the daughter to feel like that you're throwing her off either.
I told her that.
It gets real sticky when you have, because you don't know who Tiffany Andrews sing for,
mm-hmm.
and who it might be another thing that they could be like, oh yeah, we'll help you out. Just go ahead and just say his
mm-hmm.
name. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is.
Yeah.
And I mean, and if the daughter needs somebody to talk to, I'll talk to her, because I'm good with teenagers.
Yeah,
I'm just I don't understand.
But at least we can't take everybody on, because I got
I can't. Got to start work next week.
Yeah, we're not in that work no more.
No, but I just need for her mom to understand that you very well could not have done anything. It's just how the child perceives it.
That has to be respected.
Yes, you have to respect that. You have to. You have to.
Yeah.
So.
All right. Well, thank you. I think that was a good way to end.
Okay, good, because I need my food outside.
I got to get me something to eat. And I got to do my steps. Okay. Thank you, guys. Oh, thank you, Sarah. Oh, my God. All right. I'll see you guys later. Take care of yourself. And yeah, she was doing the first day things. We ain't got no churches no more.
Reid,
that's over.
You didn't see me slumped over like that?
I did. But I thought you were stretching your back. I thought you was. Wait a minute. You was sleeping. You were like that.
Yes.
I thought you were stretching.
For 30 minutes?
I just glanced. I was on the line. I just glanced.
Oh, God.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So God bless them. Somebody said, wait, that's his ex-wife? Yes, it is. Ex-wife of 18 years, but we were friends for 26 years. So, oh God, I thank you. So we were friends 8 years before we got married. All right. I'll see y'all later. I love you too.